Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fastback Racing. My name is Jason, and this is part 21 of my team career, season 1. So, we are in Brazil, and it's a sprint race. So, we're going to go ahead and do quali. So, it has a sprint race and then the regular race, of course. Alright, well, we got P9. I think if I didn't go on wide on a couple of those corners, I probably could have got a little bit up, maybe P7, P5. Oh, that's pretty good.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Perez, Russell and Charles Leclerc. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Just want to show you, we are slightly above AlphaTauri. So, getting into the midfield or close to points, the last three races pretty good. I'm going to definitely try to get some points. I kind of like this track, so as long as I don't make any mistakes. Alright, let's go do a quick practice, because we just need to get one.
Okay, mate, so unfortunately we've picked up some grid penalties and we are going to start tomorrow's race further back than we expected. I don't know how bad it's going to get yet, because that's going to depend on everyone else. All we can do is control our own performance.
Yeah, I had to get a... let's see. Yeah, I had to get another engine. So that's why we got the penalty. Alright, let's go to the sprint. See how far back. I want to say maybe 14, 15.
welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Norris, the owner driver, Gasly, Ocon, Stroll, Bottas, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, Albon, Joe, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Fittipaldi, Sargent, and Nick de Vries. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. They've been involved in a number of costly incidents lately. That's got to affect their mindset going into this race.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Guess we can get a penalty.
This lap, you can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. take care of the car on the way in.
Got some points.
And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. That's a positive result for George Russell, who further solidifies his position at the top of the standings. Well, that wraps up the sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Whoa. Wow. Mercedes got like 700.
Okay, mate, so unfortunately we've picked up some grid penalties and we are going to start tomorrow's race further back than we expected. I don't know how bad it's going to get yet, because that's going to depend on everyone else. All we can do is control our own performance, and I know you're good at that.
Alright, let's go to the race. I thought I did pretty well in the sprint. I got 5th. Let's see if we can. Well, I know I'm going to have penalties, so I'm thinking maybe P10 is where I'm going to head it back, because I think it's like 5 spaces.
Welcome along then to where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the very final corner. And just 1 year later, Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's time then for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7 mile circuit. 2 very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the 2 DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Norris, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Stroll, Gasly, Bottas, Albon, Tsunoda, the owner driver, Oscar Piastri, Joe, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Fittipaldi, De Vries, and Logan Sargent. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Joining me for the Grand Prix once again is none other than Anthony Davidson. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
It's not an ideal situation by any means. When you get into a bad run like that, there's always a risk of frustration creeping in, which can cause more mistakes and locks you into this vicious cycle. Hopefully today they can get through turn 1 cleanly and stay calm for the rest of the race.
Well, I guess it meant with the quali, so I got P15. I guess the sprint didn't count. Alright, that's fine. Well, hopefully I can get... Sorry, I'm not gonna... One more time. Sorry. Oops. There we go.
Focus now for the rest of the race. DRS now available. end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It might have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level at the very top is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. Not just victory today then, but the championship as well. What a spectacular season they've had. Congratulations to the whole team. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Well, George Russell.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. And this also means there's no catching our leader anymore. And we crown a new World Drivers' Champion. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
I'm going to give it to the owner-driver today. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
It's time to check out the Constructors' standings. It's another clear win for Mercedes as they managed to secure the Constructors' title. An incredible performance for the whole team. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
All right, well, congratulations, George Russell and the Mercedes team. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and redo that. We gotta do activities. I think we gotta just get one more. Okay. I wonder if we'll get that in time. Yeah, we won't get it in time, but at least we'll have it started. Alright, well, I got points, so that's good. And we're going to save our money. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Next time is the Las Vegas Grand Prix. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.